giving us a wind chill factor right now. The wind isn't going to be as strong as it was in the afternoon yesterday. So we do have a little bit of good news here. Temperatures rising above freezing, but barely. Only 29 degrees at noon, 33 degrees at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Current temperature only 21 in Peekskill and White Plains. It's 17 in Somerville, 15 in Port Jervis. That's before you factor in the wind. But yeah, at least it's dry, and that's the way we're going to keep live storm tracker all weekend long. I am tracking that next approaching storm system for you, though. It'll arrive during the work week. Sun in Central Park, but notice that wind is still a little bit substantial right now, west-northwesterly at 14 miles per hour. Overall, the wind is going to be more in the 10-mile-an-hour range throughout the day today, so not as big of a deal. Patchy clouds and a high of only about 34 degrees this afternoon, so 32 at 2, 32 again at 5 o'clock. It gets a little bit milder tomorrow, but we are tracking a few flakes for you. We'll talk about that coming up in the exclusive 10-day forecast. Pat and Gus, back to you.
Erica, thank you. Good stuff. And as we said there, that's the only snow you're going to see around here.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Even though it's cold enough for snow, it's not. And it feels like toy box. And it feels like winter all weekend long, and you can see a few snow showers here on our radar and satellite. Could we see any flakes flying here in the tri-state anytime? To check out. And
what the hell?
Sure. No snow for us, despite the cold temperatures.
That's right. Yeah, today is not the snow day. There's going to be snow in Central Park, but that's man-made snow.
Winter
jam. But today is going to certainly feel like a January day. Right now, we are looking at a few little returns.
At NBCNewYork.com. For all of us here, including Rafa Miranda, thank you for having us in for news.
Unreliable forecasts mess up your life. Frozen to the bone. You deserve better. That's why we have Storm Tracker 4.
Our radar so powerful, it's real time.
Other radars are so 5 minutes ago.
Accurate. Powerful. Precise.
The teens in most of our suburbs. Tonight, not so much. Down to 20, so close, but not quite in Port Jervis. We'll also get down to 20 in Poughkeepsie, Peekskill, and Andover. 30 for your low temperature in Long Branch, and Long Beach also getting down to 30 degrees. Not a lot of wind tonight either. Live Storm Tracker 4 is still in the clear right now, but we will keep moving through Chicago. This is the biggest system that we're tracking for you. It is expected to develop along the Carolina coastline, and that will help to suck in a little bit more moisture. However, it's still fairly moisture-starved.
And Storm Tracker 4, the tri-state's most precise and accurate radar, is tracking a storm on the way. Here's Storm Team 4's Erica Groh.
That's right, Jen, and Storm Tracker 4 is already starting to see some rain move toward us, but that rain is going to change into a wintry mix tonight, and that's why we have some problems and some concerns out there on the roadways. So let's get right to it, take a look outside at the Plaza Cam, and I do want to get right to Storm Tracker 4's red sweep so I can show you what's going on right now. And just some light rain falling in Ocean County, but we'll zoom down here to street level, and you can see that the rain is falling along Route 72, which, if you're familiar with the Jersey Shore, this is one of the main arteries that takes you in and out of many of those shore locations. This is what we can expect as we head into the overnight hours. We're going to see that wintry mix approach. So it is rain right now, but as temperatures continue to cool down, the rain slides over top of that, and that's when you get the sleet, some freezing rain possibly, plus we have all that snow still in place, and when rain falls on top of the snow, it often creates that icy coating on top of that. But in the city, we will completely change over to rain no matter what's going on in the morning. By noon, we're going to change over to rain in the city. North of town, though, we will remain with that wintry mix and snow, and the storm is going to pull away around dinner time. Look at these temperatures, though. A lot of places are already very close to the freezing mark, or even down to freezing in West Orange, for instance, where it's 32. We're below freezing in Wayne and Ramsey, 33 in Jersey City, so we're getting there, but it's still 40 degrees in Central Park. We will not dip below freezing in the city tonight. 34 in Farmingdale, Islip at 35, so getting close to that freezing mark there. On satellite and radar, you can see the warm front approaching. This is what's going to move in first, but as those temperatures gradually cool off tonight before the warm front arrives, that's why we're going to see that mix of sleet and freezing rain and snow. And you can see that here on Future Tracker very clearly. Before sunrise, some snow falling in the Hudson Valley and into Westchester and Rockland counties, also Orange County getting in on that snowfall. And then this system is going going to create some of its own cold air. It's called cooling the column. The evaporational cooling is going to take over by 9 a.m. Widespread wintry weather falling. Basically from the city northward, we'll continue to see that happen by noon, but we have changed over to rain by noon in the city, and then rain overspreads as we head into the evening hours, and this system pulls away overnight. But I do need to give you a look at miles per hour, so dangerous weather really abounding here in the immediate future.
All right, Erica, thanks so much.
Sure thing.
And John Chandler is here with a look at sports. Was it a record-breaking evening?
Embedded in there, but no lightning showing up in any of those cells at the moment. That could change, of course. Now here we go to the 5 boroughs. We're looking at both Brooklyn and Queens, Elmhurst, Sunnyside, Williamsburg, and Bushwick. All that rain that's falling where you have the yellows and oranges, that's where you have a pretty heavy downpour going on. And in the city, we have the same thing in Manhattan. But this red...
Welcome to that's awesome. The holiday train show at the New York Botanical Garden goes through January 21st. Plenty of time to check. All right, well, John is here with a look ahead at sports. And I'm playing some football in the Bronx today. You can do the college football's best venue. Yeah, got the shoe, of course, in Columbus, the big house.
We're giving us a wind chill of 40. Right now it is 44 degrees in Secaucus. Sorry, I'm having so much trouble speaking right now. 44 in Harrison and Bloomfield right now as well. It's 42 in Poughkeepsie and 40 in Ramsey. So you can see the temperatures are well above freezing throughout the entire tri-state area. So a few showers that are on the way, they're not going to fall in the form of snow in the immediate metro area. Tomorrow we're going to see more clouds, but it's still going to be awfully chilly. Some snow is possible to the north of us. I'll show you why in just a moment. And then a few more showers to start off the work week. No big storms for a while, though. That is some really welcome news. Here is that look at live Storm Tracker 4. Not a drop to be seen or a flake to be seen, but widening the view. This is a really strange looking system. So at the beginning of our newscast, I showed you just the light scattering that's up in the Great Lakes region. Look at this long stream of basically rain and snow mixing. It's a really, really long, skinny thing, and that's very, very unusual. Normally we have a cold front or a kind of more organized storm system that has a circular kind of motion to it. Not the case with this one. So as it slowly streams this way, we'll see a few of those flakes and showers affecting us, but not tonight. We're just going to see an increase in cloud cover. Temperatures will get below freezing north and west of town, down to 27 degrees in Monroe, 30 in Morristown, but 36 in the city and 35 in Hempstead with just a very light breeze out of the northwest. And then Sunday is going to be mostly cloudy and chilly with a high of only 42 in town and 41 in Morristown and White Plains, 44 in Hempstead and Islip. Winds remain light, though, southeasterly at 5 to 10 miles per hour, so it's not going to be too chilly with that wind factored in. Again, though, we have the potential for a little bit of snow well to the north. We're talking maybe 100 miles to the north and west of the city, quite a bit away. Liberty, looking for some light snow tomorrow, high temperature of only 33, but just cloudy basically at Delaware Water Gap, maybe a couple flakes, a few flurries, 38 degrees, 40 in Norwalk. It will be completely dry there, but it will be cloudy and on the cool side. In the exclusive 10-day forecast, we're going to increase